Hello everyone, hello and welcome to the second to last race of this spring championship. Spring pretty much well into summer right now, but it started in spring. We are tonight in Barcelona. Barcelona, a beautiful racetrack in a good summer weather, lot of sun, lot of warmth too. I think the track will be quite hot tonight, today. I don't know about you guys, but personally, we are cooking in France and Europe generally, which is okay. To be fair, I don't mind the heat right now. It makes me a bit sweaty, but it's okay. But I have to say that having a computer and a racing simulator run in a room, if you don't have AC or if your room is not well ventilated, that will be quite hot for the drivers tonight. So before we jump into the race, let's check the ranking and everything that's been happening since last week. If there was penalty or such, but I don't think so. So let's go! So for the ranking on this beautiful race, at the start of this race, for the gold, the people, Alexis Degani is dominating. He's 100, is nearly 60 points, 70 points away in front of David Dour, with 4 wins in the championship, 1 second place, and the last to third last week. He started last without qualifying and he finished third. Behind him is David Dour, who did very well. Yuval Sharon is just behind David. He lost a bit of point last week because he did not do a really good race. And we have Ralph Farella, Alexander Wiesing, Emmanuel Chancho, and Patrick Den did improve a lot last week with the race, but he's not there tonight. Apparently he can't join the race. It's quite sad because he was starting to do very well. His results were improving. I mean 8, 9, okay, more or less the same. And suddenly 6, 4, and 2 and second. That's really good. Bruno Zanchi didn't join last week. Eduardo Daroca is doing his best, but he's in midfield this championship. And then we have Alan Axon, Matt Belling, and people who didn't join all the race, which is sad. In the amateur championship, Richard Vinima is ahead, but only by 27 points. Mike Landret is very close behind, so it's not played. I have to say that Richard missed two races, and Mike, I had two very bad races, and I think he's not racing tonight either. But Lorenzo Franceschini is also at 229, so he's really close, and he's surely racing tonight. He didn't miss one race. Jonas Neufel also is there tonight. I saw him in voice chat earlier, so he may catch up a bit. And then you have Gabriele Soarouf behind Francesco Carella. But I have to say that from P4 to P1, it's very close in this championship, so we don't know what will happen tonight, but that will change surely a lot. And then when we go behind, we had last week we had Josh Castle, who made his best result with a beautiful 4th place, and Francesco Carella did his best result too, the 3rd place. So we'll see what happens tonight, but for now, let's jump into the qualification on this beautiful Barcelona track. I know some drivers tonight hate it, but I do love it. I do like it very much, so there's that. Am I really online? Yes, I am. Yeah, I was checking stuff, sorry. So right now, the best time is done by Ralph Farella. Once again, Alexis Degani is not there. Will he join late like last week and try to do a last 2/3 again? Last week apparently he was in a meeting, but maybe he found that funny and he wants to try again. David Dour in 2nd place in the Aston Martin just came out of the pit. I'm going to find someone who's on their 2nd sector. You know what, Eduardo Daroca? Let's do a lap of the track with Eduardo Daroca. So this track starts by a long straight and then it goes downhill a bit. And then big braking for a right corner, which is quite long, but you have to stay inside a bit for this one. And this one too, you have to stay inside for this long right corner that you have to coast through and accelerate. You have to find the right place to put the throttle on this one. It's quite hard. Then after a tiny straight, you have a it's nearly an hairpin right, but no, it's just a long right. Lot of long corners on this track, to be fair. Then here, big braking, hairpin left, that you have to go very late on the apex like he did there to get a good run for this left bend curve. And then here, braking, drop a gear, hit the green. Normally you can hit the green there. Then here is just a dab of braking and full speed again. To the back straight, onto the big hairpin, the big corner of this track is right there. You brake right at the 100 marker, and you go very late on the apex, because it's an hairpin that opens wide and go on a right corner. It is also a long corner. As I said, there's a lot of long corner. You have many ways to take them. You can do a double apex, like go inside, outside, inside, or just follow the inside as he did there. Then you go there. And then you go back on the start-finish straight to go back downhill. Up, best lap of the race for Mr. Eduardo Daroca right there. 142.682, putting him in third place. Putting him in third place right now. Alexander Huizing just dominated the track by doing 141.841. He has the best first, middle, and third sector. Oh, Yuval Sharon just got the best second sector. He's improving his time by more than 2 seconds. With his Mustang scraping the floor. If he can gain a little more, now he will jump to third place or something like that. Second place, but he's not getting first. He's not, no, he's 0.4 seconds behind, so Mr. Alexander Huizing is actually having a very good time tonight. But Yuval didn't say his last word. Oh, not the best lap right now for Alexander. Or Alfarella, or Eduardo Daroca. Yuval Sharon on his side is on fire. Look at him rushing toward our camera. Sometimes the lap delta on the top right here can be a bit cheeky on this kind of track with a lot of long corner, because you will see someone gaining 0.5 seconds in a corner, and actually it's just because he attacked a long corner too fast, and he will lose that advantage right at the end. So sometimes we see someone, oh, he's very up on his time, it's so cool, and actually he just messed up the entry. Because don't forget, people, the goal of a lap is to go, of a corner is to go slow in, fast out, not the opposite. And yeah, he messed up his lap there, so he's just giving up. He's waiting for people in front of him to go away, I guess. Or he's cooling down his tire, maybe, to get them in perfect time for the last. There's no chicane at the end? Wait a minute, we don't have the chicane at the end? Ah. Left. Oh, that's a version of the track I did not drive on, because I realized earlier, right here where Mr. Alexander Huizing is, normally you have a chicane, you can see on the right there, and this version of the track do not have the chicane. We're missing the second to last corner chicane. Okay, I didn't realize that before. when we did the lap, because I was talking shit and I didn't realize. Well, Alexander failed to improve on his lap time, and David do improve on his lap time. And Yuval is improving too. So we are indeed missing a chicane. Let's look at Ralph Varela. Just let me jump on board, just so I can show you. See? No, he's too far away already. Let's go with David Duro. Who misses a bit, it goes went a bit fast. Ah, he messed up and he's stopping now. Lorenzo, help me. Ah, you just passed it. Jan. We are on board with Jan Paskin right now. We're stopping too while I'm... Oh, fucking hell. We're going to stay with Ralph Varela, and he's going to show us the actual chicane, yeah. I was saying the normal layout of the track, right now we are on the normal. I know some layout of the track have a little bit of a difference right after the next corner. So here, you turn right, and some version of the track, you can see on the left here, there is a little bit of a kink. You can go for a kind of chicane. I think it would limit the braking point here. It would limit the fact that you have a long straight before the braking point for the hairpin. Double apex for Ralph Varela, well done. Nearly beating his time, but he's really on the verge. Okay, there it is. There, on the right you saw the chicane and you re-enter there. And it is not on this version of the track. Oh no! Ralph was nearly beating his time. Oh, that's sad. It's 7 minutes of quali to go. Ouh, Yuval Sharon is 0.001 secondes. Bien David Dour. It's quite impressive. Alexis Degani still not there. No quali lap for Alexis. We also miss Mal Belling, Marco Akmadza, Patrick Den, Abel Nashi, Ranjiv Kalsi, Yeden Labaro, and Jamie Matt. All the other drivers are there, which means we have 22 drivers tonight. Six minutes to go, and David just went to the pit for a fresh car. He really wants to do it. Yuval is on an out lap too, so... And Ralph also, we saw him crash earlier, so he went to repair his car and have a last try. Will any of them... Oh, and Bruno Zanchi is also... Oh, he's actually going to pass in front of Ralph Varela if he doesn't mess it up. Was that too wide? I don't think so. I think it's fine. Coming down to the hairpin. The Mustang moving in weird ways there. He can gain a bit more. Nah, he's losing on the end. Oh, too sad. He's just going to move in front of Ralph in 4th place, but not much more. Yuval, in the meantime, is trying everything to get in front of David, only with 0.01 second between them. Which is funny because if you look at the At the tower, it says 0.02002. And on the right of my interval, it says 0.001. So it must be like 0.015 or something. Like it's on the 10th of thousand of a second that it plays. Which is pretty damn close. Yeah. It's David. David is not beating his time right now. He doesn't mess up the last corner, he takes second place in his scraping little Mustang. And well done, Yuval. P2. 3 minutes from the end of the quali. Xander didn't even try to go back on track. I think he thinks he's, yeah, I'm untouchable right now. I am the pole position. But Yuval Sharon did close the gap. He's now only 0.250 behind. So one quarter of a second, actually, exactly. And he's going for a little play in the sand. Making a sandcastle. It was gravel, actually. Oh. Yeah, so the gap between everyone is around 0.1 and 0.2 seconds between every rank. Except Francesco Casali, who's only 0.04 in behind the Lorenzo Franceschini. But apart from that, all the gaps are really close. Anthony Smith also 0.02 seconds from Jonas Knoffel. So this is a pretty close grid between P1, this 141.8, and P, if we go all the way to P15, there's less than 2 seconds. From P1 to P15, there's less than 2 seconds of a gap between them. And then it goes all the way to 3.1 seconds. So it's quite close. Everyone is doing very well tonight. I think the heat wave is helping them drive. I don't know how that works, but yeah. Oh, David Do wants his spot back, but he's behind traffic. He's behind the Aston Martin, the Lexus. Sorry. Whose Lexus is that again? Pertufesson? Hey, it's Pertufesson was the classic Lexus. He's beating his time though, by quite a big margin. Didn't he have one clean lap until now? Oh, Alexis Degani! He joined right at the end. Do one little lap. I don't think he will be able to do 42 seconds. The leader of the championship was a bit late. Yeah, he won't have time. 28 seconds to finish his lap is not possible. But it is his first timed lap, so let's see what Mr. Alexis Degani has in his pocket for us. Ooh, bit of loss of traction there. Second to last corner. He's starting from 4th place after one lap only of qualification. His first lap of quali was a 4th place lap, which is quite good. The quali is over. Pretty much everyone is in the pit, apart from Mr. Dour, who is actually doing very well right now. Will we see a new pole position? Zanki is also behind. Ah, but Zanki span. Ooh, late braking for the... Good late braking, okay. Ah, messed up a bit there. He entered the corner faster than usually and he confused, but come on, come on, come on. Are we getting a last second pole position? We are. We are getting a last second pole position from David. No! Just behind! No! I am sad. 142.001 is 0.159 of a second behind. I am absolute sadness right now. So, tonight, Thunder Rising in his Ferrari is starting first. Can I actually do that? Yes, we can see the car I'm talking about. And then we have David Dour in second. So, yeah. Ah no, I can't change camera sadly. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that's not Thunder Rising. What the fuck? Anyway, Thunder Rising starting first. David Dour, second place. Thunder is pole position. Why does it show me the wrong car? Okay, no, it's fixed. Weirdo. So, Xander in pole position, followed by David Dour, who's still in the pit. Yuval Sharon in third place. Alexis Degani with his one lap quali in fourth place. Bruno Zanchi in sixth place. Ralph Arella in seventh place. Eduardo Daroca in eighth place. Emanuele Chancho in 9. Burim Mirtage in 10. Lorenzo Franceschini in 11. Francesco Casali in 12. Alan Axon in 13. I missed something because Alan Axon is in 12 actually. I may have jumped a number at one point. Ian Paskin in 13. Gabriele Soaouf in 14. Jonas Nofel in 15. Anthony Smith in 16. Francesco Carella in 17. Simon Steele in 18. Evan Cook in 19, Josh G. Castle in 20, Richard Venema in 21. Oh, that's a bad position for Richard. Per Tufeson in 22, Francesco Perilli in 23, and the others are not there. And they finish right when the race starts. Is that perfect timing? 1 hour of racing by a beautiful weather on the beautiful track of... What the fuck? Why is my brain fucked up? Of Barcelona. They started way in the back. Like nearly at the track. Some track they start closer to the start finish line, but there... Focusing on Alexis Degani right now. But we're seeing all the cars go by. And they're gonna start right. No. Oh, I'm so good. So from the start I can see already Yuval Sharon trying to overtake with a lot of people behind, trying to fight and get some slipstream. Oh, Yuval! Xander actually dropped 2 places already. Alexis Degani on the outside. What is he doing? 4 wide at the start and some little contact. A bit of sideways forced Alexis to drop back in 6th place. While Xander Rising got back his first place. David Dour, Yuval Sharon behind. It was a bit messy this first corner, but no big drama from what I see actually. Beyond that, everyone is still, of course, fighting. We have someone dropping fast. Is that Pertufeson and Francesco Pirelli? Oh, Francesco nearly hitting a wall there. Oh, went back on the throttle a bit too much. That was not a good idea. His little Porsche went for a little sideway action. But Eduardo Daroca also had a little crash, okay. And Pertufeson, that's not good for the start. At the front, the ranking didn't change yet. We are now watching Alexis Degani. The group of 6 first car. Oh, Yuval Sharon. No, that's Bruno Zanchi, sorry. That's Emanuele Ciancio. Holy shit, what the fuck? Where is he coming from? Emanuele in the BMW. I saw some yellow when I went to Yuval Sharon, but no. That's actually a lime green and it's a BMW. It's not a... It is not a Mustang. Emanuele Ciancio taking 4th place right now. It's a good move from him for the start of the race. If we look at the grid progress, he gained 4th place. Well, we can see behind Alexis Degani overtaking Bruno Zanchi on the braking on the first corner. Back to 5th place. On the front, Yuval Sharon and David Dur fighting. Xander Wizin trying to take this opportunity to run away. I say trying, but he's succeeding. Actually, he's 1 second in front. That's some good racing right now. Everyone close together. The wheel were turned a bit too much on his car, wasn't wanted. That was graphically weird for 1 second there. Maybe a synchro problem from me. You can see Yuval Sharon has a train of car behind him, closing with Bruno Zanchi. If we go on board with Bruno, I wonder. You can see Alexis Degani, who just trying to get on the outside of Emanuele Ciancio, but that's not a good idea. Emanuele is keeping his place. When you start to try and overtake people who are fast, it's another story than coming back from the back as he did last week. Only. It's a 60-minute race tonight. So being fast is quite important. Well, it's always important, but... Oh, Alexis going for it on the braking. Ooh! He didn't leave much room to Emanuele there. That's... Went in the corner a little too fast. Oh, and Emanuele... Look at this little bit of love taps they give each other. But because of that, Emanuele is losing his spot to Bruno too. Oh, scraping the floor, hitting the BMW. Poor Ciancio is being pushed everywhere. And he's trying to fight back, but no, he dropped behind. So sadly, he got back to his original place. After a really good start of the race, Zanchi and Degani focused and overtook him back. That was some good fighting, intense and with a bit of contact, which is how I like them. Oh. Yuval actually catching up on Xander, must have made a mistake. It's funny, Xander always starts by going in front, stays 1 or 2 seconds in front, and every time he gets caught up and overtaken by at least 3 or 4 cars, and sometime after pit stop he goes back in front. I'm wondering if he tries to save tire or something. That's weird. But that's the usual race for him. Degani versus David Dur soon too. We also have some fight at the back, of course. The only Mercedes for the track, Lorenzo Franceschini, trying to overtake Anthony Smith. Now I say trying, he's taking on braking, but he can't make it. Sad. Was really close to making it. Don't worry, guys, I'm looking at what's happening at the front, too. I just don't want to give too much focus to only the front cars. And Lorenzo Franceschini and Anthony Smith are good drivers. Smith taking a tighter line there on the corner before. We have Francesco Carella catching up on them. And if I see Alexis Degani closing too much, yeah, like that. No, he's way in behind, and we have another fight behind. Emanuele Chancho retook his spot. Oh, he tried to take back his spot from Bruno Zanchi, but messed it up. The fights are intense. He lost a lot of time because of that. Oh, Alexis Degani getting a good run there. I saw David Durkar jump a bit on the curb, making him lose actually a little bit of time, just enough for Alexis to shove his Aston Martin on the inside, and he's in front just right at the braking point. So of course he stays in front. Very well done, Alexis, as usual. Well, we can see there that Lorenzo and Anthony, oh, bit of contact. They're having one hell of a fight, these two. Well, Francesco behind is catching up on them because of the fight. Fighting is fun, but it does not make you fast, sadly. Kind of fun to jump on board. On board with Francesco Carella right now. Showing us the fight of people. Oh, wait a minute. Where is Alexis? In second place? Since when? I watched them, I didn't see him change. I watched the position, I didn't see it change. What the fuck? Ooh, Yuval and David though. David dropped quite a lot there. And Yuval taking him on the straight before the braking. David attacking back. No, he's dropping back into behind him. These are people who are playing from their place at the championship too. Bruno Zanchi also in the Murica car, trying to catch up, trying to save this opportunity to grab some spot near the podium. Ooh, well, we saw just, I think I know who that is, but I don't see him. Weird. He just give up? Simon Steele and Bury Mirtage gave up. Okay, the gap is widening. Lorenzo and Anthony are still fighting. I mean, good fight, both of them. Lorenzo trying some move on braking. Oh, and actually, Anthony got the corner a bit wide. And now Lorenzo is on a... Yes, yes. Roll the corner well and try to pass him on the little straight, but no. It's too little of a straight. Go and stay behind, try to get the... No! What are you doing? Don't try to get him on the outside on this corner. You should have tried to get a better exit there to attack him on the straight. No, you had to get a slow exit. Strategy, think strategy, Lorenzo. You're an Italian, descendant of the Roman. Roman were good at strategy, so do it. In the meantime, Alexis Degani caught up on Mr. Xander Wiesing. An average lap of 144.8 and 143.6 for Xander. But that doesn't mean anything. The best lap of the race is Alexis, of course. I say of course as if it was obvious, but 142.7. I know he's trying to find the weakness. I don't want to miss the fight at the front, but Lorenzo and Anthony are still fighting behind. By the way, let me give you the intervals. Oh, Alexis Degani dropped a bit. Last lap 143.63, and for Xander it was invalid, okay. "47 minutes to go." I don't think Xander can hold Alexis like that for 47 minutes. There is a pit stop in the middle, but yeah. You get what I mean? And Lorenzo finally got Anthony Smith while I was having a bit of a moment. My brain is a bit fucked up by a bad sleep schedule. It's not even because of the warm, because I can get my bedroom to be quite okay during the night, but it's just a bad sleeping schedule. I see still very close. I'm really happy about Xander using, by the way, that weird camera angle. He started the championship in quite a bad place. He was, well, compared to his usual first or second place, he was in the middle of the grid in the beginning of the championship, if I remember well, he did. Yeah, he did finish 4th and 8th. Then he went away for a week, and then he finished 1st and 2nd. And 4th last week. So he's back into his usual pace. And even under attack by Alexis right now, he's doing a very good job holding him back. I don't know if that will last an entire race, but I know Alexis knows he's a tiny bit faster. But he can't use that fast advantage. Ooh, except there. Xander made a mistake. No, he's fine still on the inside for the next corner. So Alexis has no other choice than to stay behind. But I can see the car of Xander twitching a bit. I'm afraid he's over pushing the car to avoid Alexis overtaking him, and right now... Whoa! Okay, they just helped each other turn. Okay, let's say it's normal. Both of them are fighting like madmen. Alexis is still behind though, they're side by side. But Alexis is on the inside for the next corner. I think he will make the move. Yes. And Yuval Sharon and Bruno Danke behind are taking this opportunity to try and attack too. Alexis made the move. That was a long move, but he just forced his way through. He just pushed until Xander had no choice but to give him room. That was quite a way of fighting. One of them going quite wide on braking. Yuval Sharon and Bruno Zanchino are trying to catch up. But now that the fight is over, I think Xander and Alexi are going to be a bit faster. That was an intense but good fight to watch. I see a lot of contact tonight during the fight, and the net code seems to be handling it very well. And now he's gone, yeah. No, Xander is 0.6 seconds away from Alexi. Alexi rarely makes mistakes. So he's slowly running away. Xander is a very fast driver, but sometimes he makes little bit of mistakes, and makes people, it allows people to catch him and overtake him. I know it's Yuval and Bruno Zanchi who are just behind him. Yeah, Alexi running away now, 0.7 seconds in front. But I can't get my eyes out of them because Bruno and Yuval, Bruno in the blue Mustang and Yuval in the yellow, are just not only fighting each other but also not very far behind Xander. Raffaella also coming back a bit. Emanuele Chancho. Emanuele, despite having been overtaken before, is still 3 places up. He's having a very good race right now, Mr. Chancho. Oh, Yuval is really close. Come on. Bruno. Bruno, my Bruno, you're going to give me my camera. Ooh, big mess up by Yuval. Bruno Zanchi takes this opportunity to be on the inside. But not enough. Yuval missed the hairpin, but the exit was good enough for him to stay in front. Now he just has to catch back up on Mr. Xander Weezing, while Alexi Degani is running away a little bit. I mean, he's 1 second in front now. Look how close they are, the 3 of them. That's P2, 3, and 4 in the race. And to be fair, I think that's P2, 3, and 4 in the championship too. Oh, Bruno. Yuval did mess up with Yuval in big defense, go on switcheroo. On the inside, no, not better speed, but close enough. He couldn't do the good old switcheroo. Oh, big sideway from Yuval. Yuval is pushing his car to the limit. The problem is that he went above the limit right there. And now with slightly warm tire, he has to hold Bruno. And let me check this lap time. So Bruno, 142.8 is best lap. 142.8, so Yuval and Bruno have the same pace. The numbers are almost the same, so of course fighting between them is very hard for them. Thunder on the other hand, yeah. Sorry, brain work. Ooh, Gabriel Soraouf. Ah, Pertufesson in the pit. No, he went off track and he used the secondary track, okay. That's 37 minutes to go. They will have to pit at one point, but if you save your tire enough, just a tiny pit with a tiny bit of fuel sucked into the engine, no tire change, and it can be a very short pit stop. We'll surely see that in like 10 minutes or 20 minutes or 10 minutes, because the race will be past the midway point. So some people will start going to the pit. Oi. Once again, I think I'm going to go to bed right after the race. I still have 4 days of work before the holidays, but during the holidays I'm going to be very busy. I'm going to be a busy boy. Well, I'm going to be busy doing stuff in my house, so Yuval really close, Bruno very close, Ralph really close, quite close too. Even Cook and Jonas Snowfell too. Oh, Yuval on the inside of Xander. He tried the move, it didn't work, but no, they're 3 wide on this corner. Oh, he didn't see. 3 wide on the hairpin. Xander just... he got them. He let them try to attack from the inside, outside, and everywhere, and he just went for his corner normally, passed in the middle, and he's back in front at the exit. Very well done, Xander. Yuval and Bruno are a bit back behind now. Xander can breathe a little bit. Alex is already 5 seconds in front. I am pretty sure... Oh! Yes, it's some... Who do I see dropping there? Emmanuel Chancho. Where is he? Oh, I think he got disconnected. Oh no! Emmanuel Chancho got disconnected. Computer problem, maybe overheat in this beautiful weather. Let's check my computer. How is my computer doing? The fight is still on. Gabriel Soarif and Pertufesson are also fighting. The same Ferrari Alexander. But I'm sorry guys, I will keep the... My computer is doing perfectly fine. The temperatures are exactly where I set them to be. It's 75 degrees. While in charge, of course. Because streaming plus the game open plus my software open, it makes my computer work a little bit. Especially since he's not trying to get this game at 60 FPS, but 150. Yeah, by fighting, they are losing a lot of time on Alexis Degani. Alexis, who still has the best lap of 142.7. So he didn't try to go faster since then. And the best lap of Yuval and Bruno are really close. Well, we have Even Cook and Jonas Snoffel, Lamborghini and a BMW fighting for the 18th place. But right now, Bruno Zanchi is really close to Yuval Sharon. Oh, come on. Yuval on defensive. Bruno trying the switcheroo. Didn't work. The Mustang was in the way. The Mustang, also called the floor scraper, the ground scraper, the tarmac scraper. Look, scrape. They keep giving us sparks. It's pretty close. I should drink coffee before starting commentary. But I don't have coffee anymore. I need to buy coffee. Yeah, the situation is still the same. No, nobody else is fighting, but these three. But the race is near the midway point. We are going to start to see people going to the pit. I know nobody. Actually, someone went to the pit. Eduardo La Roca, but it was to repair his car, I guess. This is virtual energy. Now he has the same as everyone, so it was to repair his car. And as you can see, after 30 minutes, almost all the cars are below the 50% fuel. So they can't do the entire race without a pit stop. Oof. Ah, Yuval is back on it. Let's use my camera car. Ah, Yuval dropped a bit. They're all 0.3 seconds behind each other. He had the potential to go faster there. He was stopped by Yuval. Oh, trying a fake attack. Yeah, we knew it was a fake attack. Oh, Zander still moving quite a lot. Going quite wide on exit. Ooh, and both of them... Wait a minute. And Mr. Donkey got both of them while they were fighting. And Alexander is struggling to stay in front of Yuval, but also Bruno went, okay guys, have a good fight, bye. Damn, he did that smooth. Yuval trying to force his way inside, but slowing his car down on the grass. No, he's trying to get outside. Come on. You're being too aggressive, Yuval. You're going to fuck up something. I know you are. Lorenzo now attacking Alan Axon in 8th place. He's in front of David Doer. Oh, the Mercedes is strong tonight. Sorry, a bit of brain freeze again. Lorenzo still attacking Alan Axon and Yuval young Xander, but because of that, Bruno Zanchi is actually running away. Went by, have a great time. Very good move from Bruno, while Lorenzo and Alan side by side. Lorenzo made the move, Alan is a bit further away. Sorry. Lorenzo got Alan Axon. And I actually missed the thing because I was a bit out. Well done, Lorenzo, for the overtake. Well, at the front, everything is going slower now. Yuval lost 2 seconds on Xander. Xander lost 1.5 seconds on Bruno, and Bruno is 6.7 seconds behind Alexis. So we're going to take this opportunity to look at some other people. Like, I don't know, Richard Villeneuve, we didn't look. He's having a pretty quiet race. He's 6 seconds behind someone and 19 seconds behind the other. There's 26 minutes left. Alan still trying to catch back up on Lorenzo, but Lorenzo is doing very well right now. Ooh, I just went silent for a little while there, sorry. But there is actually nothing happening right now. People are just driving around 2 seconds from each other. And I do need a bit of rest, so yeah. That's the useless commentator. With 25 minutes to go, the fuel must start to be scarce for some of the drivers. Let's check that. No, actually, oh, someone went to the pit. Gab. Who is Gab? One of the Ferrari boy. Gabriel Soarouf went to the pit. So did Ivan Cook. And actually, yeah, a lot of them right now don't need to pit anymore. But if I look at the pit stat, the 4 of them went to the pit, okay. But wait, Ivan and Emma? Oh, Ivan just get out of pit. Ah, Emmanuel Chancho gave up, that's what was there, but Emmanuel Chancho didn't go to the pit. Why did he have so much fuel? Well, because he just... Well, don't know if he gave up because he was in a good spot and he disconnected from the race. We need to check Discord if he wrote something. Simon Steele apparently couldn't join tonight due to computer issue too. Wait a minute, Alan Axon still at 42. Alan Axon doesn't need to go to the pit. Okay. It's funny because the people at the front of the pack are going to go for a very quick splash and dash at the end, I think. And Alan Axon, I remember the Lexus being quite thirsty. Big V8 equal first. But he has 40% of fuel, which makes him capable of finishing the race without pitting. And actually maybe 5%. Will we go we'll see some group of people not go to the pit at all? I don't think the pit stop is mandatory, so I see he's just chilling there. He didn't beat his best lap. He's just driving. Bruno is actually catching up little by little. But there's 5.8 seconds between them. He's catching like 0.2 seconds per lap. So he's not going to catch up before the end. And Lorenzo is catching up to, oh my god. Mercedes is unstoppable tonight. Gonna attack Jan Paskin at one point. Xander is stuck behind his teammate. Okay. Why is Lorenzo getting fast as fuck all of a sudden? If I don't say stupid stuff, Lorenzo is in a... Yeah, he's in amateur category right now. He's gonna... Oh yeah, he's gonna climb in ranking. Mike Landret is not there tonight, and Richard Vilma is not having a good time. So he's going to climb a lot in ranking, Mr. Lorenzo Franceschini. From third place, maybe 2 seconds. Maybe, no, not first. I don't think he has the speed to finish first, but look at him go. Hopla. We are looking at a bit of a calm track tonight. I could do some mid-race interview, but to be fair, my brain is not ready for that. I don't know why every evening around 9 and 10 p.m. I have a very... My brain goes, you have to go to bed. I never went to bed at this kind of hours. I usually go at 11 or midnight, so why? Well, 23 or midnight. 11 p.m. No, that was a mess up by Jan Paskin there, he went way too wide. Let's check the Mercedes in the wing of the McLaren. The German chassis chasing the British. It's actually a German car piloted by a German-Italian versus the British. It's logical. It works. The big Mercedes is catching up, but very slowly. He dropped behind Lorenzo. I didn't see the mistake, but it was there. I didn't see it because I had my eyes closed already. I think it's one of the worst evenings for me for the race, but it's okay. Only 17 minutes left. And people are actually not going to pit. I can't believe it. 4 people went to the pit. Why do I keep putting you that, by the way? Interval, it's more interesting, right? You know the intervals are quite big tonight. We may not see anything happen for the 16 minutes. That would be sad. Even Cook in last place right now. Yeah, in front of him, Jonas Stoffel was a bit of trouble before. Gabriel Solaruf in front. Josh C. Castle in front. And the gaps are quite insane. I'm sad Lorenzo is not fighting anymore. Well, he went to the dirt a bit. To be fair, he's still... Oh, wait a minute. He is still the leader in the silver category. And that would make him jump. He would get in front of Michael Andretti and would get really close to Richard Villeneuve in the championship. If he won tonight, because Richard is quite low, actually there in his banana car. Not ripe in the front, too ripe in the back. I do not know anymore. They may not pit, that's quite impressive, I mean. gaps are widening between everyone. Oh. 12 minutes to go. I don't think the ranking will change dramatically since then. I would like to tell you guys I'm going to do a nap and I'm coming back after, but if I do a nap now, it will last all night. So. Ah, Alan Axon went to the pit? Ah, we saw him early. Wait. Ah, Lorenzo going back into Jan Paskin. %7 of fuel left. No, Xander and Yuval will have to fuel. I think Alexi may be able to finish. And Axel is definitely able to finish. It does not need to fuel. But the other, it will be very close, so maybe they have to. Axel, which, as I remind you, didn't go to the pit, but saved his fuel good enough to still be on lice for the first place. And we also have Lorenzo Franceschini. Ooh. Lorenzo getting closer and closer. The fuel getting sparse and sparse. And Alexi definitely can keep his fuel for the end of the race. I'm confused as to how they get that difference in fuel. I mean, Alex Ligani is driving the same car as David Dour. And David Dour has 6% of fuel. He has half the fuel left. Oh. Ah, Lorenzo. Lorenzo on fire. Oh. I have to ban you, mate. Ah, fuck. Okay, and ban. Thank you, by the way, last week, Corrado998, who followed the stream. I'm sorry I didn't say it before because I forgot. But if you see this replay somewhere, thank you for the follow. Ooh, only fight on track right now, but a good one. Xander and Yuval going to the pit 7 minutes from the end. Well, let's check that. Oh, I'm still watching that. Two of them in the pit, that will change a lot because no Jan Paskin, who is not stopping, and Lorenzo is stopping. 7 minutes, that's 4 laps, that's 2% of fuel per lap. Yeah, only Alan Axel is actually doing it. Or is Alan? Yeah, Alan is doing the move of the century right there. He has the same amount of fuel that Xander is using, but he didn't go to the pit. If he can keep a good pace for 6 minutes, he will stay in front, and that's amazing. David Dur behind Lorenzo Franceschini too. Okay. I'm troubled because I don't know if he's allowed. Wait, let's check the rule of the championship. Wait a minute. Rules. There is no mention of pit stop in the rules. So the pit stop is not mandatory, which means that Alan Axon, by saving fuel all the way, may actually get third place, second place. Ooh, and Bruno Zanchi also had to take some fuel, and no, Alan is just behind him. Alexi, oh no, Alexi is doing a mistake. He will have to go. He will have to go. Also from 19 places. Oh, because the people who only have 18 views. What? Beryl Mirtage, Simon Steele, Ralph Varela gave up? Eduardo Dalucat, Gabriel Smaouf. Okay. We lost Ralph too. Yuval Sharon back on Xander after the pit stop. And Axon on Bruno Zanchi. Is he trying to save fuel for the... Oh, Yuval and Xander know that I have fuel. They're fighting like... Oh! Nice drift, Mr. Yuval, but... You lost all the work you did to catch up. David Dur and Lorenzo Franceschini also fighting behind. 2% fuel for 3 minutes. Yeah, no, he can't do it. He has to go to the pit. If he doesn't go to the pit in this lap, he's going to run out of fuel. Because he has 2 more laps to do at least, and he has 2%, and he uses around 2% per lap. Yeah, all in Alan Axon and Francesco Pirelli, sorry. Wait. Yeah, that's him. They're the only 2 to actually make the entire race without a pit stop. And the others are in the pit. Because Alexis Degani in the pit, that's where it becomes interesting to see. Will Bruno Zanchi close the gap enough? Hey, that's the second to last corner. Last corner, Alexis Degani already out. Normally, no, come on. Get out. No, Bruno gets in front. Right at the end. And Alan Axon gets in front too. Oh, it's amazing. The fuel calculation were so close. Even Xander and Yuval Sharon is passing. Oh, no, no, no. Alexis miscalculated his pit stop, and how much fuel did he put? He didn't put much, but that was enough for him to lose all these spots. From P1 to P5. Is to say how close they were. No, he has to overtake. He has 1 lap to at least overtake someone, no? Maybe not. Jan Paskin also catching up behind. So Bruno Zanchi is getting his first win behind the trees. Stupid ass camera. And Alan Axon. We saw in some championship Alan and his Lexus do very well. But in this current championship, he actually was struggling to have good result, and with very good calculation tonight and good driving, he is actually a contender on the podium. Yeah, because Alan Axon, this championship finished 9, 11, 7, 11, 8 and 10. So second place tonight is more than good. He just has to bring it home now. No need to rush it, no need to force it. He just has to bring it on. Oh no, Francesco didn't do it in 1 tank of fuel. He had to go to the pit. Only Alan made it. Okay. That's the final lap. Everyone has enough fuel normally if I check. Yeah, everyone's fine. Bruno Zanchi leading the pack. I'm guessing he did not expect that. He came back from a lot. Look at the grid progress. I mean, Alan Axon gained 10 place in the race, and Per Tufeson gained 13. Good. And Bruno sat at 5th and finished 1st. Last corner of the race. And that's a win! Perfect camera, thank you. That's a win from Bruno Zanchi, followed by Alan Axon, Xander Weising, Yuval Sharon, Alexis Degani finishing in P5. Lorenzo Franceschini behind. Can we talk also about... Oh, wait. Well, but Lorenzo Franceschini, who is the first in the silver category in P6 tonight. Jan Paskin behind that, David Dour, Pertu Fesson, Anthony Smith, Francesco Carella, Richard Vinua, Josh DiCastle, Jonas Nofel, Francesco Perelli behind that, Ivan Cook, Francesco Casali, and then it's people who gave up tonight. Actually, if I do that, I think I see everyone. Yeah. As we can see, sorry, we need to change that. Yeah. As we can see, the ranking, the best lap is by Alexis Degani, 141.888, which is funny because my software on the side says it's a 141.887. The rounding is not the same. But yeah, the pit strategy counted for a lot. And tonight, Alan Axon gave us one of the craziest strategy to not pit at all in 1 hour. And he made it safe and sound in second place. That's beautiful. We're gonna exit the session. And we are going to wait. Wait for the ranking to be updated. So let's check. Alan Axon in 10th place. Tonight he gained 60 points. If it's already up, okay. Alexis Degani, of course, stays first. And wait a minute. And he can't lose. Alexis Degani has the championship in his hand tonight. Because he is he's 80 points in front of David Dour. And if I'm not mistaken, the last race is just worth 75 points. Check something. Yeah, so Alexis Degani won the championship tonight. But with the 5th place, which was very surprising. David Dour was still second, but Yuval Sharon third behind, very close. Xander Weising in 4th with a good result of 3rd place. It's not bad. Ralph Farella sadly had to give up and now is down a bit. Bruno Zanchi with a win tonight after finishing 13, 5th, 6th, 10, 11. Tonight he wins, and what a win! Beautiful win. Well played with the strategy. Emanuele Chancho just behind that as a result cancelled tonight because he had to give up. And Alan Axon finishing second. He jumped from 80 points to 140. He nearly doubled his point tonight. At 20, around, he had just 20 more to double it. So very good move from Alan Axon. The not pitching strategy was perfect. Eduardo Daoka, not much luck tonight. Jan Paskin is not trying hard anyway because he missed 3 races. And Francesco Casali is a new driver finishing 9. In the amateur championship, Lorenzo Franceschini tonight did an amazing race, while Richard Vima was struggling, so he's only 11 points behind. So as the race is already, the championship is already played in the pro category, Alexis Degani won it, even if he misses the last race. In the silver category, there's only 11 points between P1 and P2. Mike is only 40 points behind that, and Jonas is nearly tied with Mike. And then the others are not that, starting Francesco, they're a bit further away, but there will be some movement in between them. So the championship in silver category is actually not played at all. We don't know what's going to happen. But congrats anyway to Alexis for the win in the general championship. And a big congrats to Bruno Zanchi tonight for his beautiful win, for Alan Axon for his beautiful second place, and also Per Tufeson for his beautiful remontada. He finished second tonight in the silver category. He gained 10 place in the race, which is good. There was some downtime in this race, but it was quite an interesting one nonetheless. But on all of that, I'm going to leave you there, guys, and I'm going to see you next week for the finale of the championship that will take place in... where does it take place? It's Algarve, right? Wait, I'm an idiot, I forgot. Interlagos. Oh no, we're going far away into the mystical land of Brazil. So I'll see you next week for a tropical race. Until then, everyone, have a good evening and a good week. Bye bye. And don't forget to hydrate because it's summer.